Hey guys, welcome to another video. It's evening now and there's just so much mosquitoes and flies everywhere, but I want to show you guys the progress of the chicken coop and how our chicks have grown so big. They're 4 weeks now and they are so large. Look guys, these are 4 weeks old chickens and they're so large. This right here is our DIY water, and over there is our DIY feeder. We are using what we have in the meantime until we can get all the equipment and the proper tools for them to feed and grow and be healthy. But even though we are using these DIY stuff, guys, they're still doing well, and I'm so happy for that, because the little money that we had, we used it and we did what we could, and they're progressing really well. So this is actually the 17 that was left. We actually had 30 in the coop, 30 baby chicks, but I think I mentioned it earlier in another video probably that mongoose, yes guys, mongoose had a whole 13 of our chicks. So yeah, this is what we are left with, and they're doing really well, really well actually, and we're grateful for that. So that little partition you're seeing there, we did that so that we can bring in some other chicks and they'll just be around there, separate and apart from these bigger ones. And yeah, that's the progress for now, guys. Let me show you some more of them. They're pretty healthy and lively, and they eat a lot. They eat right throughout the day, right throughout the night, and they drink water very frequently as well. So that right there is a bag with some feed in it, so that we don't have to be going all the way down to the house right there to get feed. We can just use what's in the bag when the amount that's in the DIY feeder runs out, and I think that's a good idea. Mom was actually the one that started to do it, and it is pretty time saving and also very efficient. Because it's the evening time, guys, the lighting is not the best, so I apologize for that, but I just wanted to come on and show you what's going on with our chicks. They're really big, guys, really big for 4 weeks. These actually look like around 5 to 6 weeks. No, not 6 weeks, but more like 5 weeks. You guys know how the coop looks, but I just want to show you again. Those are the tarpaulins we pull down when we are ready to go to bed, which we normally pull it down around 6 p.m. I would say the only challenge we've had so far is the challenge with the mangoes, and I think that it had to do with an entrance that we missed, because that's the only thing I can really say, guys, because we did our best with building the coop. We actually made sure that we covered all the gaps and just the possible entrances for anything, whether rat or mongoose, but they still found a way to come in and eat our 13 chickens. So yeah, that's been the only challenging part of being a poultry farmer. I hope that we don't encounter any more challenges, but in everything there will be challenges, and it's actually a way to learn and go forward and know what to do next time. And because of the experience, we now know that we cannot let anything slide. If we see a small entrance, we have to find a way to lock it off as quickly as possible. So we are always watchful now. We check on them as often as possible throughout the day to make sure that they are okay, they have food, they have water, and we count them from time to time to make sure that, you know, it's the same amount of chickens that we put in. So yes guys, it's evening time and the place is just so hot. This place is just always hot, but it is what it is. Actually, it is what it is. There is no fix around that unless it's raining or something, but it has stopped raining and I'm grateful for the sun, but God, I miss the rain. When the rain comes, you complain, but when the rain's gone, you still complain. So yeah, so I wanted to also share some of the things I've learned being a poultry farmer, a young one at that, because I did not grow up around people raising chickens. I don't really remember. No, I don't remember, guys. I really don't remember. But some of the things that I've learned is that when you just get the baby chicks, you have to give them something sweet. It's sugar and water. We normally give them sugar and water to kind of boost their energy, because you know, when you take them from the farm store, they're a little bit, you know, down, and because of the long distance, I'm guessing they need something to kind of vibe them up and so on. So we give them the sugar and water. And the other thing is that if you have sawdust in the coop, which is a necessity, because for them to be walking on the concrete, that makes their feet hard. So when you just get them, according to my father-in-law, you're not supposed to let them walk on the sawdust, because they will start to scratch it and pick on it, and that can be unhealthy for their little system. So yeah, we don't allow them to be on the sawdust until like about week 1 or week 2. So yeah, those are some of the things that I've learned. And one other thing that I've learned is that they need food, a lot of food, and they always need water, especially in our climate, because it's so hot. So we constantly have to be checking on them, not just for pests, but to make sure that they have food and water, guys, because if you don't feed them, especially when they're so young, they're so fragile, they can just die on you. And you have to make sure that they are not too hot or too cold. So you have to, you know, have tarpaulins around the coop to put down at night so they are not too cold, and in the daytime you have to pull up the tarpaulin so that they get hair, so the hair flow in the coop is at its best, because they are very delicate animals. Very delicate. It's not like the common fowls you see running around that can deal with almost anything. They are super fragile, so you have to watch them all the time, and you have to make sure they have everything they need to be healthy and strong and to grow. You know, if you want them to be big and fluffy, you have to make sure they are eating well. So yes guys, the rain is coming, so that's about it for this little video, and I'm sweating. It's not sunny, but I'm sweating because the place is so hot. So this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this little video of me showing you the progress and telling you what I learned and so on. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.